Hey Charles, it's Viola. How you doing? I wanted to quickly go through your website here and go through a couple of your competitors and talk a little bit about a couple of things that we can do to help you. So for starters, I like how clean your website is. I will suggest that you add a clickable phone number here because 90% of the people that are going to land on your website are going to be using their mobile phones. So it might as well make it very simple for them to reach out to someone by having a clickable phone number, a call to action up there. Okay, you go to your services, got a video, all right. And that's it. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 words or at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the home page. And that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. They're crawling the content because they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. Now, the more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in their eyes. In addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competition has approximately 1,000 words of content on their homepage, then you want to add about 1,500, etc. And in that content, you want to have keyword-rich specific information. For example, home improvement Atlanta. You know, you might want to put those two together because that's what people are looking for. And just imagine if you have that on this page a bunch of times, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results for more people to be able to find you. So for example, when somebody goes into Google and they type in roofing Atlanta, right? Google's job is to put them in front of the article that pretty much has the most words on it. The first thing you're going to see are the paid ads, and then you come here and you see the map pack. Now, the map pack has everything to do with citations. A citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. And these top 3 companies get most of the work. Now, the way to fall into these top 3, because I know you do have a Google business profile because I noticed it. However, to get into this section here, you want to find out how many citations Atlanta Roofing has. And if they have, for example, 100, then you want to add 150 to Charles Home Improvements. This way that you know you're outranking them every single month. All right. Right below that, you have the organic section, and this has everything to do with your website and backlinks. So I'm going to hop over and take a look at the #1 competitor here that's ranking for this particular keyword, and that's Roofing Atlanta Incorporated. Okay, let's take a look at their site. Pretty simple. Okay, they got a little bit of information on there, not as much, which tells me that there's an opportunity for you to outrank them when it comes to content. But let's take a look at this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just allows me to see the back end of a website. This is that company here, Roofing Atlanta Incorporated. And Ahrefs just lets me see what's going on the back end and how the website is functioning. So first you see the UR. The UR has everything to do with the trust essentially with Google, and the DR has to do with the power flow with Google. And these numbers increase based on what is called a backlink. And the backlink, all a backlink really is an endorsement from another website that has a clickable link on it. And when someone clicks on that link, it takes them over to your website, and it passes power and it passes trust over to your site. So this is clickable. We could definitely go in here and see which backlinks we can be using for your website to help power that up. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the organic keywords, because this is what's going to help you get in front of those customers that's looking for what you do. So right here, Atlanta Roofing, right? This tells us that 3,500 people look for Atlanta Roofing on a monthly basis. This company is in the 13th position, and they get 83 calls from those 3,000. Then you have Roofing Atlanta, Georgia. Totally different search as far as from this one is, but 400 people look for that keyword per month. They are in the #2 position, and they get 62 calls from that one keyword. And the list goes on and on. So these are the type of keywords that you want to get in front of the customer with, because once you have these keywords on your website, that means that you're going to get more calls. When you get more calls, that means you're going to get more customers, more leads, right? So lastly, I want to take a look at your business in the same tool. This is pretty typical. This is what you see, right? If a business isn't really being marketed or represented by a marketer. So this is normal. in those terms, but you want to start getting some of that traffic. So really the strategy to go here is, number one, get some more content on that homepage. Number two, get those keywords into the content. And then number three, getting some high quality backlinks to help power your website. I really hope this was helpful for you, Charles, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.